Welcome to a tour of the Global 6500 business jet. The Global 6500 aircraft is a member of the most successful ultra-long-range business jet family, with over 900 aircraft in service. This success is a testament to the product's outstanding reliability. To illustrate how successful this platform is, let's take a closer look at some of its established base. Our charter and fractional fleet customers each fly up to 1,200 hours per year, compared to an average of 400 hours for typical users.
The Global Aircraft platform is also in service for special missions applications. Some of those specialized global aircraft fly for the FAA, the Luftwaffe, the Royal Air Force, and the US Air Force, just to name a few. The US Air Force, for example, is particularly striking. They have flown their assets over 500 hours per month for several consecutive months. Yes, you heard that right, an astonishing 500 hours per month out of a total of 720 hours in a typical month. That means the aircraft stays airborne for an average of 18 hours out of 24. In addition, their high-time aircraft has now flown over 34,000 flight hours.
When we launched the Global 6500 aircraft, our goal was to increase the endurance of the plane by improving the efficiency without adding fuel. It was important to retain the proven and reliable systems that have made this platform a success. In order to achieve our increased efficiency, we worked on two main streams. First, we developed a next-generation wing with a fully reprofiled trailing edge to reduce drag at high speeds. And second, we worked with Rolls-Royce to develop the all-new Pearl engine, purpose-built for this business jet.
The wing of the Global 6500 aircraft is a marvel of engineering. It makes this business jet very versatile. It can fly far, it can fly fast, it can operate out of short, challenging airfields, all the while delivering the smoothest ride. This aircraft will fly 6,600 nautical miles at Mach 0.85. At its high-speed cruise, the Global 6500 aircraft will fly 5,400 nautical miles and can reach a top speed of Mach 0.90.
In contrast to its fast cruise speeds, the Global 6500 jet can also fly safe and slow on takeoff and landing. This is important in order to maximize decision time in critical phases and shorten the length of runway required. This aircraft can routinely operate out of short airfields, dry or wet, such as East Hampton, London City, Aspen, and many more. The shape of the wing is responsible for achieving both slow and fast speeds, while the high aspect ratio and sweep angle help the aircraft fly fast. The high lift system, consisting of a full span leading edge slat and 3 streamwise deploying trailing edge flaps, generates tremendous lift at slow speed. Slats are devices which enable an aircraft to increase its maximum angle of attack, therefore increasing its margin to aerodynamic stall. On large cabin aircraft, slats play a key role in making the aircraft more stable, predictable, and safe at slow speed. The flaps are highly efficient as they deploy streamwise, in other words, in the same direction as the airflow. This minimizes unnecessary drag created by the deployed flap. The flap mechanism incorporates side rollers. These ensure lateral stability and prevent wear on the tracks. This feature is not present in our competitor's wing design. Let me give you an example of how stable the Global 6500 jet is at low speed. In gusty conditions, pilots only need to add half the gust increment, up to a maximum of 10 knots, to the reference speed. In comparison, a competitor's aircraft must be flown with extra speed corresponding to half the steady state wind, plus the entire gust increment up to a maximum of 20 knots. This extra speed translates to a longer landing distance on the competitor's aircraft.
The generous brakes also contribute to the aircraft's short stopping distance. The Global aircraft was the first business jet to feature a fine-tuned auto brake system. This system provides constant deceleration depending on the selected setting, high, medium, or low, and ensures directional control. Why is a wing that provides a smooth ride becoming more and more important? Because turbulence is increasing worldwide. Since the wing design provides more lift at slow speed, the size of the wing can be much smaller. At altitude, This offers less effective wing area for turbulence to offset the aircraft's balance. The wing is inherently flexible. Its long, lean, and thin shape means it can easily bend and twist in flight, absorbing turbulence. The more the wing moves, the less turbulence you will feel. In fact, you can easily move the wing with one hand if you simply push on it. We tested this theory and flew a global aircraft and its closest competitor 5 minutes apart, and the results were quite telling. We measured 1.6 to 2.5 times higher amplitudes of vibration on the competitor aircraft. In a nutshell, the Global 6500 aircraft wing was redesigned for optimal fuel efficiency, flying the longest range of its class with 6,600 nautical mile of range. It delivers on high cruise speed, capable of reaching a top speed of Mach 0.90, yet it is safe and slow on takeoff and landing, and delivers the smoothest ride.
Now let's turn our attention to what makes the Global 6500 aircraft a true powerhouse. Its purpose-built Rolls-Royce Pearl engines. Each of these engines delivers 15,125 pounds of thrust. Compared to the Global 6000, that corresponds to a 3% increase in thrust at sea level and a 9% increase in thrust at higher elevations. This allows the Global 6500 aircraft to fly an additional 1,300 nautical miles out of higher elevation airports such as Toluca.
Imagine forgetting an important item in your luggage. Wouldn't you be annoyed if you could not get to it in any time? In this aircraft, you can always retrieve your belongings. The large baggage bay is accessible at all times during the flight with no altitude or time restrictions. That's because it is safely located well in front of the engines.
The Global 6500 aircraft is equipped with the Bombardier Vision flight deck, the most advanced and automated flight deck in the industry. It is the most integrated and intuitive avionics suite, most appreciated by pilots worldwide. We ensured it respected Bombardier's design philosophies. Our guiding principle is that technology is there to serve the flight crew. It doesn't need to be flashy, but it should make the crew's job easier. That translates to quick and easy decision-making, optimized workload, and increased accuracy of operations. We achieve this through situational awareness tools, intuitive interfaces, and automation. Let's start with a very important tool for situational awareness, synthetic vision. Regardless of the weather, flight crews can always rely on the computer-generated imagery of synthetic vision. An ingenious feature of the Collins synthetic vision is the airport dome indicator. Even if you are flying into an unknown destination, uncontrolled airfield, or in inclement weather, you can rely on the dome to guide you to the airport. Global aircraft are also rather unique in the large jet category by featuring synthetic vision on the head-up display. The HUD symbology is a great example of how Bombardier designed an intuitive flight deck. You can see that we use the exact same method of indicating airspeed and altitude on the head-up display as on the primary flight display. They are both tapes, avoiding any delays in adjusting to a new display method or even potentially misreading a value. The Bombardier Vision flight deck also features an enhanced vision system that uses an infrared camera to display a real-time image on the head-up display.
In order to get the best of synthetic and enhanced vision, Bombardier developed the combined vision system for the Global 6500 aircraft. This system fuses both the SVS and the EVS images into a perfect overlay and displays it on the HUD. It allows operators to benefit from each system, providing the clearest vision. Synthetic vision brings vivid imagery with clear and nuanced definition of terrain and obstacles, as well as key virtual elements such as airport dome, extended runway center lines, fixed distance markers, and runway contours. Enhanced vision brings live visibility of dynamic elements, including aircraft, vehicles, and animals for quick identification of runway incursions.
This flight deck respects a dark cockpit philosophy. A great place to illustrate this is the overhead panel. In normal operation, system knobs are placed in auto, which is by design the 12 o'clock position. Push button annunciators are dark or unlit. This means that with just a quick glance, You can know if all your systems are operating in normal mode. You can now appreciate that a single light turning on against this dark background will quickly grab the flight crew's attention to alert them of a non-normal condition. This isn't flashy technology, but rather proven and intuitive flight deck design. This is what you want in a cockpit. Automation is a useful tool to increase accuracy and reduce workload by removing repetitive tasks from the flight crew. We're going to illustrate this with 3 examples. First of all, starting the engines on this aircraft only requires moving 4 switches. 1 switch to turn on the battery master, 1 switch to turn on the APU. It will ignite by itself and give you a status when it's online. And then left engine start, the aircraft will automatically divert bleed air from the APU to the engine's air starter, and then right engine start. Second example, fuel transfer is completely automatic. There is no need to manually balance fuel on this aircraft. With the fuel transfer knob in the auto position, fuel monitoring and transfer is taken care of automatically. When transferring occurs, the aircraft alerts the flight crew with a CAS message to keep them in the loop. And finally, all checklists, normal, non-normal, and emergency, are integrated in the aircraft and available through any display. There is no need to manually search a quick reference handbook or an iPad. It's always available at your fingertips. Not only does this save you precious time, it also eliminates the risk of looking up the incorrect procedure associated with a CAS message.
Welcome aboard the Global 6500 business jet interior. We start with a forward zone, which includes a large crew rest area and a self-enclosed lavatory. We also integrated the best innovations developed for the Global 7500 aircraft, the industry's flagship. Designed with aircraft range in mind, the kitchen features state-of-the-art appliances. The exposed dual-function appliances are common with our flagship. A convection microwave oven and a convection steam oven offer both space and flexibility to cook various meals during a long-range flight. A large chilled compartment is food temperature ready in only 11 minutes after startup. Now we know that everyone is particular about the coffee they drink. For that reason, the aircraft features a compartment with an electrical outlet for you to bring your favorite coffee machine on board. Since it's a commercial unit, you could have a spare ready in the hangar or even carry it in the baggage compartment. The flight attendant has a touchscreen to control all the cabin functions from the galley. The cabin management system runs over a double-ring fiber optic backbone that ensures no latency in the system's response. Global aircraft are the first to feature 4K resolution on the bulkhead monitors for the sharpest entertainment. The Global 6500 aircraft also features an industry-exclusive media bay that supports current and future electronic devices. It's fireproof, vibration-proof, and as an additional protection, the electrical outlets will automatically shut down should the area overheat. Most customers select the Ka-band connectivity as it offers the fastest speed available. Bombardier's global aircraft were the first to offer Ka-band. The latest technology will keep you connected and entertained, while new innovative seating delivers the comfort you expect from a cabin built around you. Stepping into the Club Suite, we are introducing another breakthrough technology from the Global 7500 aircraft. We designed the best seat in the house. The NUAGE seat is the first new seat architecture in business aviation in the past 30 years. NUAGE is the French word for cloud. Its revolutionary design introduced 3 new innovations: the floating base, the deep recline position, and a tilting headrest. The floating base has the rotation mechanism located directly underneath the seat, which allows intuitive seat rotation when trapped. Other seats have the rotation mechanism at the base, which makes the movement awkward and unnatural. At the heart of the NUAGE seat's deep recline is a novel tilt-link system that pivots the seat pan as the backrest reclines. This movement cradles the body while alleviating pressure from the thighs and lower back. Now in a comfortably reclined position, your head is looking for support. This is why the NUAGE seat features a unique pivoting headrest to keep your spine and neck in a neutral position, even while watching a movie or reading.
The conference grouping features a single pedestal table for optimal comfort, where customers can enjoy fine dining meals prepared in the aircraft's kitchen. Notice the close attention to detail. The metal inlay not only gives the table a contemporary look, it also protects the surface that typically experiences more wear. This aircraft is beautiful and will remain beautiful for a long time. Bombardier is the only company constantly pushing the boundaries on cabin comfort. The NUAGE CHAISE is a unique seating option available opposite the conference grouping. It has a minimalist, versatile design. It can be a flat surface to complement the conference grouping, offering additional seating, and it can also convert to a lounge chair that follows the curve of your body, making it the perfect place to sleep, read, or just watch the world go by.
Today, reducing unnecessary interactions and maintaining a clean cabin environment has never been more important to the safety and well-being of passengers and crew. Bombardier's Pure Air system is an advanced air management system designed to deliver the cleanest air and fastest fresh air replacement. Bombardier Pure Air consistently cleans cabin air with the same HEPA filter that is used in hospitals or clean rooms. It is up to 99.99% effective at removing airborne contaminants, including bacteria, allergens, and viruses. It provides the fastest overall fresh air replacement in the industry. Along with cleaning the cabin of air contaminants, it also improves the overall humidity levels and provides rapid heating and cooling. The third living space can be easily converted into a private bedroom. The aircraft comes baseline equipped with a privacy bulkhead, and a pocket door can be closed to separate the space from the rest of the cabin. The divan can be berthed into a sleeping surface, and rest assured that you'll get a good night's sleep, as this is the quietest suite of the aircraft. This is due to the location of the engines completely aft of the baggage compartment and the fuselage shape that is sculpted around the engine to minimize shockwave formations in the aft area.
The Global 6500 aircraft is the latest addition to the successful and reliable Global aircraft family. With its redesigned wing and new purpose-built engines, it delivers superior performance from challenging airfields, all while providing a smooth ride. With features leveraged from our flagship Global 7500 aircraft, the spacious cabin redefines comfort and style. On behalf of everyone at Bombardier, thank you for joining us.